Hello and welcome into this reading today. So today I am seeing a few things for you. And the first vision I saw was a light bulb. Okay, don't make fun of my drawings, guys. I'm not an artist, but this is how I'm bringing and playing with my inner child. So the messages today are very inner childlike. It's a lot of energy surrounding around your next path forward and your journey that you're on right now. So let's get into it. So again, I saw a light bulb and I heard it turning on. And so like if you can see these little dots, it's like the light bulb has now been turned on internally for you. It's this inner light that has been lit up. And I know it looks like backwards there, but so it's like the inner light of you, that channel of creation, of going forward, of moving forward, of what you have and what you are in need of is on. Okay, you have all that you need already to go forward. And I saw the rabbit, and this is my rabbit, you guys. Look at that cute little guy. And so when you think of the rabbit, the spirit animal of the rabbit, the animal spirit rabbit jumps, it leaps. It is quiet. It is thinking of the right move to take, but it's still leaping so that it keeps safe, okay? So this is all about you taking those initiatives and smart moves, those moves that are aligned, safe, but also that get you to your end goal, okay? That allow you to create the change, that allow you to step out of the mold, step out of the usual, step out of the old, because you've been in this like old cycle of recycling the same visions for yourself, the same dreams, and it hasn't been happening. And you've been kind of feeling a bit stagnant. And what they were showing me was this mycelium. So it's like, this is a mushroom. And so like when mycelium grows, right, mycelium like mushrooms, they have this interconnectedness, this electricity underneath the ground that like connects them all, that creates this movement, this current. So like currently you have this energetic movement and vibration, this currency of frequency moving through you, and it's allowing you to take those strategic movements forward. And this is what I saw next, was like the path. I saw a long path, and I kept hearing go for it, like going for it. You are going for it, or you will be going for it. But there will be like a stop sign along the way, okay? There's gonna be a little stop sign here and there. And what they are suggesting, like your angels came in, your guides, your guardians, your team, were saying whenever you come up to those moments of stopping or feeling like you're being stopped along your journey or your path, remember to take a moment to breathe again, to take a moment to be mindful, to choose to change your thoughts and your thinking. Like that stop sign, that red light, whatever it is that, you know, you feel like is blocking you at that time. Oh my gosh, and you guys, like literally, maybe this is why the mushroom came through, because it's on these cards that I'm going to use, this inner child deck. Okay, look at that. I would totally crap myself if I saw a rabbit right now on here, but let's turn this around. So yeah, practice freedom. So practice freedom when you're at those stop signs. You see the rainbow here, okay? This card says release the weight of judgment. And like what I'm feeling from this moment, from this energy that's coming up right now in this card and in this reading for you, is like you've stopped so many times and have actually held yourself back. It's not the experiences, it's not the path that has blocked you or pushed you back. It's your own mind, it's your own thinking, it's your own feelings around time. So allow yourself to practice freedom when it comes to timing, the timing of everything. You're growing, you're evolving, you're learning, and you're doing that through the experiencing. You're doing that through the stopping and the going, right? The red, the green, the yellow light, right? Sometimes things are slow moving, and that's okay. That is okay, all right? So let's bring a tarot card out now for you guys and see what else wants to come through. And I'm feeling this, and this one wanted to come through, and this one. All right. Back of the card deck, 7 of Pentacles, And so we're in the earthy energy here because the first card that came out in reverse is Five of Pentacles. And we can see here another owl is helping this hurt owl out. And there's 5 here. So like you're in the middle of things. You're in the nitty gritty of everything. It feels like you've been in the nitty gritty. You've been doing the work. You've been trying to bring your queendom to life, right? You've been trying to bring more beauty, more stability, more frequency of things working out in your life. But you feel so fucking wounded. You feel so hurt from the past experiences. And this is when you need to turn to your angels and to your guides and to yourself, your intuition, your heart space, and listen for support for the next, strike of guidance, right? You don't have to keep on going and going and going. You can pause. And then even like those pauses allow you to move forward even more farther than you would have expected. Because now you have more vitality. Now you've taken care of yourself. Okay? Now you've given yourself the time to rest, to replenish. All right? 7 of Swords came up, the third card. Look at that. Now you can take what you've learned. You can take what you have gained, right? The wisdom, the knowledge, the practice. And you can take yourself somewhere else. Okay, it's about picking yourself up, right? Look at this. Look at this flying away, getting away from where you've been. You are doing it. You are taking and making the changes. Again, the rabbit, the mycelium, all of this movement, all of this inner light, the path, it's open. Allow yourself to feel free again. Allow yourself to be that free little child that always was dreaming. Connect to the eternity within. Let yourself be held by love, right? You are love. Don't forget that. Love surrounds you. Love is within you. And love is and has always found you again and again and again. But it's time for you to practice that self-love, boo. It's time for you to like recognize you and like recognize where the love has gone, because it's been some time that you feel the love has been lost, or that the divine isn't here ready to take care of you, or that the universe hasn't been supporting you or wanting to carry you. My partner wrote this beautiful message on the whiteboard today, and it says, the universe is rigged in your favor. And I was like, oh my freaking God. I love that. It lit a fire in me. It lit the fucking internal fire in me to be like, yes, it is rigged in my favor, right? Everything is always working out for your highest good. It always is. But sometimes, right? The waiting, the mind game with the time gets in the way of things, gets in the way of your thinking. This card says, don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results, right? Pick yourself up, replenish, rejuvenate. You are at the first stop sign, okay? Your light is just now turning back on. Allow yourself to feel that radiance, that radiant light within you. Allow yourself to really feel the light shine from you, because it's in you. It is you. And so give yourself, like, look at her. She's just like, okay, I'm queen. I'm in my queendom, right? I'm relaxing because I know I have a long journey ahead of myself to go from here. I know that I am ready for greatness, like that I'm made for greatness, that I'm made for great things. And this is you. This is you. But you have to watch your thinking. You have to watch your thinking. You have to watch the way your mind tricks you into believing that time is always taking. Time isn't even a thing. We're all just existing. So when you think that time is being taken away from you, or that there's not enough time, Change your thoughts, and rearrange your thinking. Receive time. Be in your feminine. Allow your feminine to rise above and come online. And take the time for yourself right now, okay? This card says it's important to only think about what you desire, not what you fear. Again, those mind tricks, the mind game, the thinking, the thoughts, reframing your mind. Do some mindset work. Play positive affirmations in the morning. You know, the times that our brain takes in and appreciates those positive affirmations is when we first wake up and when we're about to go to sleep. Because our brain waves are slowed down so much. They're slower so they can take in more, and they can also release more. They're in a relaxed state. Your brain is in a receptive state, so it can receive. So start practicing. Even this is another thing that I teach and I've taught myself is create your own hypnosis, create your own positive affirmations. If what you're hearing on YouTube or other videos or other people who you're playing and you don't resonate with it, you feel it in your whole body, you're like, oh my gosh, she said this and it didn't really resonate with me, that's too positive. Create your own positive affirmations. Create what actually feels aligned for you, and then play it back. Record yourself and then play that in the morning when you first wake up or when you're about to go to sleep. You know what? I want to pick one more card from here to the Inner Child deck, because I feel like there's a lot of messages that want to come through this card deck today, just because of the mushies. All right, so let's see. This card keeps on coming up in this deck. So this must mean something because it came out reversed. So it's really trying to tell us something. Write a letter. Write a letter to your inner child. Look at that card. I love that card. It's such a serene look to it. I'm going to just place this here. And so I'm seeing water, I'm seeing mountains, I'm seeing relaxation, I'm seeing the feminine, I'm seeing help, I'm seeing support. And what I'm feeling right now is that you've not felt supported in your life. There's been a lot of times where you felt unsupported, that you've had a lot of people around you, maybe your family members, maybe your parents or pair of people who raised you, maybe the school systems that didn't feel supportive for you or to you. And this is because you're just built different. You're just different. You're a different breed. You've always been. You've always been the one that's been very in your head, in your mind, in your intuition. You've been very psychic your whole life. You've been very the one that is the creator, that is creating a lot of art from within. And this feeling of this world, because you've lived in so many worlds, right? You're out of this world. You're not from this world. You're not from this actual planet. You've lived a lot of lives in, the galactic and cosmo realms, and you've brought all this wisdom and knowledge. You've brought all of this inner shaman, the inner healer within, forward. And you've brought it all into this moment. And this is a letter. This is actually a message, actually. I feel like, not a letter. I mean, this says, write a letter to your inner child, but I'm really more feeling like this is a message from your higher self right now. Your team of your guides, your team, your angels right now, just saying remember who you are. Remember that you are the one who projects this all, and you are the one that can best support yourself moving forward. This is you remembering how strong you are, remembering your strength, your perseverance, your warrior essence. You've been at war so many times in your life, feeling defeated. You've been at war so many times in your life. And 444 was still right there on the clock with 1444. That's so cool because I feel like Archangel Michael and the warrior spirits and the angels are all here. And they're don't forget. You can pick yourself back up anytime you want. You can support yourself in this next path forward. You don't need anyone or anything. You have it all within already. Yes, building community is a part of your journey. Yes, finding the tribe, finding your people, finding your soul connections is a part of this life for you, and that is waiting. It's already here. It's ready for you to find it. But don't forget that you're the one walking it. You're the one walking this path. You're the one that's taking yourself through this journey here, okay? All right, let's pull one more card here. I'm gonna pull it from the Angel card deck. It's actually my first card deck I ever got, and I feel really connected to these messages. And this one is gonna come up. Actually, the top one too. Oh, yeah. So look at this, you guys. Harmony and resolution. Look how beautiful and free she feels. Look how much light and energy is flowing through her and around her and from her. And look at this, sacred plan. There's so much more that you have yet to understand. There's so much more waiting for you to begin. Don't feel like things have ended. Don't feel like you're stuck in a rut and you can't change it. Don't feel like you are blocked from becoming the something that you know you're destined to be, that you're already being. Remember who you are and where you came from. Remember, you are a sacred guardian. You are a sacred initiator of this inner freedom for yourself and for your family, for your loved ones, for your community, for your life. You hold all of this beautiful, radiant light and energy within. Don't ever forget that. You hold this. You are the light bringer. You are the one bringing the light to all of your experiences. So even when you feel like you're like hurt, that you're in pain, that you're at a loss, or that you're just like in the middle, stuck in between, to pick yourself up and fly again, to find that new horizon, to light up your path, and to practice freedom. To pause in those moments, right? To pause in those moments. To pause in those moments and tell yourself, remind yourself of who you are and how far you've come already and where you're going. Okay, is that it for right now? Yes, okay. So this is it, you guys. And I'm ready. I'm ready to see how far and how these messages resonated for you and where you are. If you want to drop a comment, like and subscribe to this video, to this channel, help me build this tribe of connected souls and individuals, creatives, then I invite you to do that, and I'll catch you in the next video.